So I was born and raised in Mashpee, and then I went away to college in Vermont, and then after coming home, that's really when I started painting and using Cape Cod as my inspiration. The beaches, the sunsets, and I'm constantly just driving around and I'll see something that just strikes me, and I'll pull over and take a photo. So I have stacks and stacks of reference photos from around Cape Cod, and there's so many kind of hidden things that you can find, and especially being a local, I think I'm really lucky in that way. So it's just very inspiring, and there's so many people and so many opportunities for your art and to connect to people. I love looking at other people's artwork and other paintings. And I would see these art festivals. Cotuit has an art festival, Falmouth has the Arts Alive Festival. And I thought to myself, I want to participate in that. I want to be a part of that and meet other artists and meet people and talk about art. So I decided to just search for their websites and find out how can I get involved, and I started signing up from one festival to the next. So it's really, once you start looking, you see all of those artistic opportunities out there on the Cape. Since I've been really young, I've always loved to draw and do anything creative and artistic. And then when I went away to college, I really kind of took that to the next level and focused on drawing courses and minoring in art. And then I also studied abroad in England, in Bath, England, and that's kind of where I took additional courses in art and kind of architecture. And I was exposed to so much there. So when I returned home, I really wanted to find a way other than just drawing, which I had done, to capture that. And so I would start painting. That's when I started that. And so I'd paint these paintings of like Scotland and the Highlands and Bath. And also it kind of made me appreciate Cape Cod and see that in a new light for somebody that might not come here often or hasn't been here before. I saw it sort of with new eyes. So I also have a series of sea glass paintings, and I have one here. And what I'll do is I'll go to the beaches on Cape Cod and collect sea glass, and I will paint these little sort of seascapes. I'll have the ocean there and the beach, and I'll paint pieces of sea glass, and then I'll add real pieces of sea glass, usually from the beaches in Falmouth. So that's a series that I've worked on and that I have out there. Other things, I did a painting with buoys, things that are very Cape Cod that you might see around. Currently, I'm working on a series of paintings that really show the places that have inspired me. So like we were talking before, I have 8x10 paintings that I'm doing, one of Bath, England, one of the Highlands in Scotland, and then I'm going to do another of Cape Cod, as I always do. And so I'll have this series of kind of these places that have inspired me and shaped me as an artist. With painting, and I paint with acrylics, I want to just keep going and keep learning. I think you're always learning and you're always kind of evolving. And then I go back and forth between what I paint. I paint a lot with palette knives, and then I will paint with brushes or maybe both. So it's kind of continually exploring that acrylic medium and painting in that way. So I really don't have time for anything else. I love taking photos, but again, that helps me with my painting. So everything kind of ties in together in that way.